Hi everyone, unfasten your seat belts because it's time for Waka Canada. And in today's episode of Business Arena is going to be music to all your ears. Thanks to our special guest and saxophonist, Bepraise. Hi Bepraise, thank you so much for being here today with us and accept our special invitation.
Hi, thank you very much for having me. And thank you, the people watching from home. God bless you.
Amen. Uh, Tell us a little bit, Bepraise, about yourself. How long have you been in Canada, and why Bepraise?
Well, my original name is Akintunde Adegoke, and I'm from Nigeria, as you can see. I'm a Yoruba guy, and I love to praise God. I'm a church guy as well. So the name Be Praise came as a result of my love for doing the things of God, like praising God, and the BE in front of praise is actually from my original name, which is from Ebenezer. So I just take BE from that, add it to the praise that I love to do, then I put it together. Then it became B praise. Then what do I do with the B praise? I play saxophone, right? So I have to add the sax to that name. That's why we have B praise sax. So even though now we're more than just playing sax, we're trying to do something better than that now. But for now, the name is Bepraizesax.
Oh, that's
And
good.
then I think if I can remember, you asked about how long I've been in Canada, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I think I've been here for 8, 9 years now.
8 to 9 years.
Yeah.
Oh, so do I. And how have been your experience in Canada so far?
Great, great. A lot of opportunity here. We've been able to improve our lives coming down here. So I think it's a
Yes,
great place to be. So I
that's for
love it here.
sure.
I love it here.
I've seen that you do a lot of church presentations and performances as well. Did the church played an important role for you when you start playing saxophone and get into the music industry?
Yes, I I will say church is the foundation. You go check around all the musicians you've seen around. Many of them they came from church. It doesn't matter whether they're into church music or secular music. They have this so-called background in church. They came through church. Let me put it that way. So for me, it's not different as well. I've been a choir member since I was 5.
Oh,
So and my church, I was born and raised in a Baptist church. So in that church, we have a different segment, different platform for children to express themselves. So I was part of the choir from 5. Then from there to another set of choir when I was 10, another one when I was 15, another one when I was above 20. We have a youth choir where I belonged to before I traveled down to Canada. So it has always been part of my journey right from time. And then my father also has been a very supporting individual that helped me as much as I should go concerning music. He always pushed me to go to church, go and learn this, go and learn that, go and learn this. So that force beating sometime is what I'm reaping right now. So it's what is giving me money right now. So I love him for that. Yeah, I think that answer your question.
for sure. And why saxophone?
Well, um, why saxophone? Well, I love to sing when I was younger, right? And so let's just to let you know, I didn't just play sax. I play other instrument as well. So, but when I was younger, we have so many people that can sing, people that can sing better than myself, and we don't they don't usually give me microphone to sing, so I get kind of frustrated. So I wanted to be seen. People need to be noticing me that I'm doing something in church, even though I was younger. So I started learning how to do other things. So if I cannot sing, okay, let me start learning how to play conga. That's a traditional drum we call conga. That's a real drum set.
So you
You
start
know,
with conga before?
exactly. I
Nice.
played drum set, and then I started playing little of bass, little of keyboard, and then little of trumpet. I stayed longer on trumpet before I now moved to the saxophone. And for me, sax is a very catching instrument. Like you'll be noticed. Like I don't know, people love it. And then I just feel like, okay, once when I started playing it, the attraction, the love I got, I think, okay, this is where I want to be. Let me just stay on this one. So I stay on this for a very longer time before, up to now, I'm still on it. So, but yeah, I'm trying to do other things again together. So I love sax, and I think that's the best thing I should do.
And I can tell your passion by the videos that I see of you on Instagram. I see
Thank
that
you.
you play the saxophone so well. And when you're playing, you also dance with your music.
Yeah.
And like, I can do neither. I cannot play the
It
saxophone, let alone dance, let alone do both
no,
together.
it has
And
to.
you go with that. So, how does it work for you? How do you feel when you're playing the saxophone?
Well, you cannot be giving out what you don't have. So if you're trying to
Excellent.
let people feel your spirit, you want people to enjoy what you are doing, you have to enjoy it first. So it is from you that you flow down to other people. So I love to dance while I'm playing. Sometimes I may be quiet about it, but most times I like to enjoy myself so that other can also, enjoy the same.
And would you say that this is the key for your success to be so passionate about of what you do?
You have to be focused. You have to know what you want. You need to have a plan. So, but enjoy what you do also is also very important. So once you are enjoying that, money will also come through that as well. So that's it.
And you started your business like playing as a saxophonist here in Canada, or you're bringing this from Nigeria as well? Were you doing like some music there, some
Yeah,
events?
I've been in music from Nigeria though. Apart from church, I've been getting some change from music while back home. I've played with some other musicians back home before coming down here. So it has been a way of making money for me even before coming down here. So when I came in here, I had any other choice. Instead of working in factory and all that stuff, I decided to, because mostly when you come here, people go to factory to sort themselves out just to work for a while, make some money before they can get to where they want to go. Maybe they want to join this profession or this other one. But for me, I just focus on music straight away. And then I was getting the money gradually. And then I was able to do things with myself, go to school, paying bills, all from this instrument. So
All from the saxophone. So you
yeah.
don't hold a 9 to 5 job. You make your living out of your
I
passion.
don't, I always tell people people don't always believe that, but I don't have any 9 to 5 job.
That's excellent. So how did you do? I myself am on the art and entertainment industry as well, and we always heard that we should have a plan B. And what I heard from you is like focus on what you want, and I think all of us wants to be like 100% doing what we love, but we are always like leading to have a plan B, have a safe 9 to 5 job to go with, and it is hard. So, what would you advise? What did you do to make your passion your way of living, your main way of living?
For me, I won't say it was that easy to start with. It wasn't. So I wanted to be like every other person. I want to have a job and all of that. But I had there's an issue that I had to face at some time in my life that kind of restricts me. Like I was restricted from, you know, I don't know. I don't want to go into details of that, but like I wasn't able to get that job that I wanted, even after school. So I feel like, okay, you know what? If this is not working, let me focus more on what I know how to do. How can I create more income through this? How can I expand my my income? So apart from just playing for church, what else can I do? Apart from playing for at an event, in a wedding, birthday party, what else can I do? Apart from these, so I try to. At the end of the day, I have like 4 different areas that, even if not 5, where SARS is giving me money. So it's not only what you see at the party that is giving me money. So people don't know that. So at some point, I realized that if you go to work in Canada, most people make averagely, let's say 3,000 in a month.
Yeah.
Averagely, like I said, or 3 5. Yeah, but this is something that uh, in 2 weeks I probably can get it.
From
So
from for your
from yeah, so
music.
why do I have to kill myself Monday to Friday, 8 to 5 for somebody. I'd rather sleep at home and do other things and then wait till weekend when I make my money. So that's just the way it is. So for me, it's I would have loved to have 5 to 9 shift, but it's okay. I thank God that I don't have to go through that. Although I have other businesses anyway, so I don't want people to think, oh, maybe it's lazy. I'm not lazy.
You have other business other than
I do
music?
other things apart from music.
Oh,
So
what other
which I
things you
will
do, if you mind to share?
I will not like to share that.
Yes?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I don't want to share that for now.
No problem at all. And when it comes to music and the social media and the internet, I believe it plays like an important role
Yes.
on make you like your propaganda. So how do you work on your social media, on those venues to make yourself known on the market?
Well, it's something that everybody can do. For me, once I love to post what I do. So if I go to any event and I love the outcome, when I get back home, I edit my videos, put my details on it, and post it out there. Some you do promotion, some you don't. So and then with love from friends as well, they help to share your information. Giving your contact out to people. So it was easier getting customer from those. So that was how it works.
And that's something that a lot of people don't realize is that the amount of work that you needed to do so your videos go like well. So do you have any help? Did you learn all those skills by yourself? Do you have help from someone? Do you have a team that like helps you to
For social media or
for
editing?
social media, for editing, for
Okay.
everything to get like you all set
No,
up for your
I
events?
don't have any social media manager or anything. I do
You are
everything
your own
myself.
manager.
Exactly. I do everything. Even editing. I was with a friend sometimes back. So she was able to teach me one or two things about editing, and then I developed the rest by myself. So I know my video you see outside right now, I did the editing myself. It doesn't matter whether small show or a big show. Any video you see me posting for the past 2, 3 years, I've been the one editing myself.
That's great. So you are a man of a lot of skills, and I've heard that you also have a band. So you
Yeah.
play solo, but you also have a band. Would you be able to talk with us a little bit about your band?
Yes, I do have a band, and I think that came from. I want to. I'm trying to pick my words, right?
Yes.
I'm in due respect to everybody that's been in the industry. I mean, the singers, the band owners, and all of that. We've seen that there's something missing. It's not everybody that wants to dance. All those high GBB music, all those African. Of course, I'm an African, but like some people want it more soft. Some people want it not too loud, not too crazy. Some people, at the same time, they still want to dance to African music. But most of the band we have around, they don't do such. They focus more on singing, high frequency music and collect money. Like what I mean by collecting money is like spraying, like people spraying them money, and then at the end of the day, they have money to take home. So for us, it's not like that. We thought of what they call a repertoire band, which we can sing love music, hip hop, juju, high life, everything together. So it depends on even church music as well. It depends on you as a celebrant or as a client. Whatever you want us to do, you tell us, okay, you can even send us the list of your songs. I love this set of music. Can you guys do it for me? We get it from you. We do our rehearsals, and then we present that to you on your day. So we are not focusing on praising people so that they can spray us money. No, we're focusing more on the entertainment aspect of it. Let people be entertained, and then let the celebrant enjoy his or her day. That is our focus. But of course, how do we get our money? You pay us well. I mean, we charge. We're not that cheap. So if you can pay the price, then we do the rest. So that to me is empty. It's not there in the market here. So we try to just create it, and that's what we've been doing. We started last year, and the reception has been the people has been receiving us, and they've been giving us good feedback. We've been to different shows, different, occasions, and we thank God for
And
that.
what other instruments you have in your bands? Like more
No,
saxophone?
no, no,
What
no, no.
instruments you
We have
have?
everything, everything.
Everything?
We have keyboard, lead guitarist, basses, drummer, talking drummer, different singers, like 4 or 5 of them.
Also, like about 10 people on your
Yes,
band,
yes,
or
yes. Ten.
depending on the size
10.
of the event
Yeah,
as well, I
exactly. Yeah.
believe.
So if you want, depending on the size of the event and depending on the purse, I mean, how much your budget is.
Yes.
So that would determine how many people I'm bringing to you, because I'm not relying on you spending money to pay those I'm bringing. So from your booking, I must be able to pay those I'm bringing. You understand?
Yes, of
So
course.
it
Yes.
depends on your budget. That would determine how many people you will.
You can accommodate for what the
Exactly.
people can pay for as
Exactly.
well.
Exactly.
And right now, we have been in a very hit moment for African music, I would say. There are a lot of African musicians that have become worldly known, hitting Spotify. So I think it's a good moment for a band. And how are the main music and rhythms and genres that people normally ask you to play on those events?
Well, you as an entertainer, or as I don't know, a presenter or whatever you're doing, you need to also know what your audience want. Sometimes when I get a call, I always ask them, what age range am I expecting? How many people are we expecting? Are they mixed? Are they just African? By answering those questions, it will give me an understanding of what to expect. You understand? So when we are getting our list of songs, it will be easier for us to pick those songs that can go down well with the audience. So when we start presenting those songs, they will like it, because before that time, we already have an idea of who is coming and who to expect. So
And there are the popular choices, there are your client choices, and be praised choices. So I want to know what kind of songs you like to play the most. What are the type of songs, the music that touches your heart when you're playing your saxophone? If you play for yourself,
if I'm playing saxophone, I think I love the love music, the soul music, like the soft one for jazz. I mean, for music generally, I mean, for a saxophonist rather, you will be able to express yourself more when you
yes.
play soft music. When you play jazz or love music, like, it's easier for you to express more. You know what I mean by expression? Like,
Yes.
exactly.
And when we think, I think when we think about saxophone, we think about jazz and blues,
Exactly.
and they're amazing.
Exactly.
Are those the ones you like the most too?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Amazing. I hope you can play for us a little bit.
Yeah, of course. I can do that when it's
Awesome.
time. I'll do
When
that.
it's time, we
Yeah.
will. And do you have any inspiration in your career as a saxophonist, like who helped you? Like if you have like some word of advice, some people supporting you, and also someone to looking for, like a musician that you
Yeah.
are very
I
fan.
think you have to break it down. You're putting 3 things together in this question. If I have any inspiration, if I have advice for people or people I'm looking up to. Okay, so inspiration will always be from God anyway. But at the same time, I want to appreciate some other people that God has used to be of help to also push me to this level. And that will surely, like I said before, to be the number one person will be my father, my parents especially. He's the one that ensured that all his kids know how to do one thing or the other in church. And for me, kudos to him for doing that. Like I said before, if I don't know how to play saxophone, sincerely speaking, things will be tough for me, even here in Canada. I know I'm talking about, I've been through 1 or 2 issues in this land, and the only thing that kept me going, that actually give me joy at the end of the day, that put food on my table, is that skill that he has forced me to learn when I was younger, and that is the saxophone. So I want to give that to him. And talking about people that I'm looking up to, I've worked with so many people, like I said before, and then I will say they've been part of my journey. and they motivated me to this level as well. When I was in Nigeria, I worked with somebody called a brother of mine, and he's a boss as well. His name is Femi Fadika, Femola Casta. You might not know him. So I worked with him for years, and then through him as well, I've been able to work with Uncle Yinka Yefele, and these are people that are doing really good for themselves. So we are just little compared to what they've achieved. But yeah, they never discourage us, they push us and tell us the right thing to do. So, and getting to this level here in Canada as well, there are people that God has used to also, create that avenue for us to express ourselves more. One of them is Uncle Yinka Farinde. I don't know if you know him, but he has been a great support to everybody that's into music industry here in Canada. He's been here forever, like for years. So he created that path that everybody kind of follow, and he has encouraged us. I worked with him also here for a number of time before I decided to stay alone. Because before, when I came, I worked with almost everybody here, the juju singer, the Fuji singer, I don't care, church musician, everybody. I worked with everybody just to be known. But after some time, I didn't cut them off, but I called them and let them know that okay, it's time for me now to follow my passion and do it the way I want to do it. And I told them they were able to understand, and they let me, do my thing. So for me, I want to thank God for their lives, and more so, I want to also mention these other people. They are also saxophonists. People back, people at home might know them, they might not, but I just have to give it to them also because they've tried so hard to create that avenue, that space for someone like me to come in, you understand, and express myself musically. People like Mr. Babarinde Williams, he plays saxophone too, and I want to appreciate him for the opportunity he has been giving to me. People like Mr. Femi Aborishade, he's also a sax player. These are people that they were well known too. Maybe not to the community where I'm well known, but they have their own crowd and they're doing well for themselves. Someone like another person that I would like to mention is what's his name now? David Sachs. David Sachs lives in London, Ontario, I guess. Those are the people that they've been here for a longer time before I came. The only difference is just that the way they do theirs is different from mine. Like I studied 3 of them, and I can tell that okay, this is their own way. Let me choose mine and do it differently, and that is what has brought me to this level. But yeah, we're still good. We're friends. They're my senior colleagues, and we talk sometimes.
And you are an excellent saxophonist, very well known, very successful. And I'm sure that the new generation is already looking up to you. So for those who are at home listening to us, who wants to make the saxophone business, being like the way of living like you do and being successful on what they do, what advices could you give to them to pursue their dreams and to make it work?
Well, follow your heart, believe in God, and be strategic enough. Put yourself in the right place at the right time. Don't just start playing. Look for how you can be different. Although, right now, like I said, the path has been created for anybody to follow. Before I started playing sax for real, there is need for that in the industry here. The market is there, but people are not seeing who can do it the way. Like in Nigeria, we have somebody called Yemi Sax, we have somebody we call BJ Sax. These 2 guys are most of they are kind of powerful when you talk about people that are playing sax in Nigeria, and they're making money from that. But here in Canada, some people want their services, but they cannot bring them from Nigeria to this place. And those that are here that are doing sax, that are playing sax, they are not doing it like that. They have their own different ways of doing their stuff. So when I came in, I choose to introduce those 2 guys here. So now, if you have me or at your event, you can be assured that you can get BJ Sax and you can also get Yemi Sax. It depends on what you want. So that is why I'm kind of different from others. So if you want to do something in music, not just music, anything. Study those around you, those that have done it before, those that you're looking up to. See what is it that they are not doing, then introduce it to your own. So you tap from everybody. At the end of the day, you will stand out.
That's excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming today, for joining us
Well,
and sharing your experience.
Thank you for having me, and I hope to maybe to be here again some other time.
For sure you will.
Thank you.
And that's it for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed just as much as I did. But stay tuned because we will have some saxophone still. Thank you.